Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Aditya Nugraha, NIM 020113822227371.
And my name is Muhammad Raffi Hafaz, NIM 07041382227196.
Astronomers have long used the direct photography to gather large amounts of the information from telescope. To do this, they have special light sensitive coating on glass plates, whose size depends on the type of telescope employed.
Certain wide field telescopes commonly require very large glass plates. These plates do not bend, can be measured accurately, and can preserve information over a long period of time, providing a record that an astronomer at a later time can examine.
Despite this invention, photography is still very useful because it works as a two-dimensional detector covering a large area at a telescopic focus. Hence, the information contained in a single photograph can be enormous, especially when the photograph can with wide-field telescope.
Today, the technology of newer radio and X-ray telescope has allowed astronomers to view images otherwise invisible to the eye, and direct photography is now used less often to gather images. Today, astronomers can study an enhanced view of a telescope, focus on focus on a television monitor, and in most cases, the data can later be converted by computer into digital form. This procedure, called image processing, plays a central role in astronomy today.
Using a false color, the computer can display images for information otherwise understandable the unaided eye. These colors are false in the sense that they are not the actual color of the project in the visual range of the spectrum. Rather, they are codes to a specific property, such as the X-ray emission from star.
Passage number 7, Impressionism. The artistic movement known as Impression was first identified in 1874 when a group of artists dissatisfied with the reception of their works by the academic art establishment of their period chose to hold a separate exhibition of their paintings.
Despite obvious difference in style, all of these painters were connected by an ability to catch a moment and preserve it on canvas, and in their belief in the importance of the moment. They readily accepted and made use of the technological advance available to them, and in the end become recognized as prominent of one of the most significant movement in the history of art, a movement that produced an aesthetic revolution in art.
Several technological breakthroughs were responsible to some degree for the creation and execution of the new impressionist style. One of these was invention of new brush that gave artists greater control.
Control. Another useful invention was the collapsible thin tube. This easily closed container prevents the oil paint in a stable condition without altering the color. It was a great improvement over animal bladders, which had been used for centuries to hold oil paint. The new tube was portable and made it possible for artists to work outside. This freedom made it possible for Impressionist painting to capture the moment, giving them a feeling of immediacy.
Another innovation was color. 19th century chemists had created a new palette of colors derived from coal tar and other substances. These were first used by textile manufacturers and then adopted by artists. They include some of brighter colors, new shades of blue, green, and yellow, whose tones gives the Impressionists painting their characteristic shimmering quality.
Passage 8. As in so many of the world mines, the mining operation on the Comstock Lode were severely hampered by water flooding in the workings. At Comstock, though the problems were particularly acute since the water was extremely hot, reaching 64 degrees Celsius in some places.
Geologically, the presence of such large volumes of hot water was immensely significant, since it implied that beneath the Comstock lode there was still a large mass of hot igneous rock that might be producing more mineralization for a long while. This near scalding water made it possible to mine much below the 1000 meter level, and many miners were killed by it, either directly by falling into the water or indirectly through the effect of overexertion in the very high temperatures of the mine galleries.
No fewer than 53 miners died in on period of 22 months ending in May 1887. To combat this, it was decided to dig a 6 kilometer long tunnel to drain and ventilate the upper parts of the mine workings.
This tunnel, which became known as Sutro Tunnel, took many years of extremely hard work to complete, and the succession of physical obstacles and financial crises that were successfully overcome in its contraction have become legendary, comparable in some ways with the heroic engineering involved in the laying of the first transcontinental railway across the United States.